We're at the Vasquez High School car show, and it's an event that they've brought back that they haven't been able to do since before COVID, I believe, and they're happy to have it back today. Today is Friday, May 19th, and we're at Vasquez High School, where I believe they have a motivational speaker, Miles Kovacs, from the car industry here today as well. Tell me like a little bit about yourself and what you do. And
I'm Miles Kovacs. I'm a street kid from East Los Angeles. I'm Japanese and Hungarian. So growing up in East LA, I never really felt like I fit in, but I was just kind of lost, and I found cars and the beauty of cars, and I saw how much kind of power and respect car culture had on the streets.
Okay.
So growing up, I was diagnosed with an eye disease called keratoconus. So I was almost legally blind at 11. So that means I had deteriorating eyes probably since I was 4 years old. So couldn't read and write growing up. Would struggle in school. Teachers told me I was stupid. It was one of those things. But I look back and my parents never told my teachers that I was blind. So it was a tough thing. So how are they supposed to know? But most importantly, they were embarrassed of me. So it made it tougher for me because then I couldn't tell anyone, right? I didn't want to share that secret. But by sharing that secret, it allowed me to unlock all those demons and those childhood traumas that I've had. And that's actually what's helped me propel myself in life. And I encourage people to do that. I wanted to commit suicide since I was 7 years old. So I know what that feels like as well. And to take all that and harness all of that energy and actually propel myself to do all the things that people thought were impossible. Without all of that trauma, it would never have been possible. So I took all of that burning sensation that we have inside, and I used it to propel myself to heights that I've never dreamed of. And that's why I'm here today, is to let these people know that these are tomorrow's leaders, that they can overcome adversity, and I call it my spidey senses. Had I've not been, God took my sight, but He gave me vision. So I call those my spidey senses.
Right.
So to me, without that kind of negativity or that traumatic event, I wouldn't have these extraordinary abilities. And then I use how to use my extraordinary abilities in business and in life. And it's not easy. I work hard every day, and that's why it's so important for me to come and speak to the students too, is to help keep me grounded so I never forget where I came from. But most importantly, just keeps me really working on myself, just to be better.
And to motivate them with any demons they might have.
That's right.
And keratoconus, you can still drive, and you can still see pretty well, right?
Well, technically, when I'm not using lenses and stuff, I'm not supposed to. But I've driven blind. That's just one of those things. Where, I had an operation in my eye 2 days ago. I'm here. I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
So it's one of those things.
So it affects the cornea.
Well, the cornea, yeah. Okay. It basically ruptured my lens, so I couldn't see out of it because it was.
So your iris and your cornea is affected, but the back of the eye, the retina is still good, which is what helps you to actually be able to see some
lights and things like that, right?
Okay.
So all I can see is blurs.
And it's one eye only, so that's helpful.
I have it in both eyes.
Oh, you do?
But one has been worse.
Okay.
So I've been blind 3 times in my left eye.
Wow.
So I was just blind again, got a cornea transplant, went blind again, and so I had to get my inner lens removed, and they did that, and I could actually see pretty good right now. But when I came home from the hospital, got the surgery, I was seeing really good, and then 3 hours later, I couldn't see anything.
That's scary. Yeah. That's a scary feeling.
It's a scary feeling, but I guess going blind the 4th time is easier.
Yes. Do you have to use drops on a daily basis?
I'm pumped up with steroids like you wouldn't believe right now. So I could probably run through the wall.
Maybe we'll see that.
Well, and another thing is, when negative things happen, there's only 2 outcomes. We become bitter or we become better. So I'm here to let people know that so they can choose to be better.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
As a reminder, we're having our car show right after this. So just so you guys know that by the time frame, we're good. is here to do this for us. And then we will go to a Q&A and we will go to the car show outside. So now, everyone, can you please put your hands together for our very own awesome guest speaker, Miles Kovacs.
Too many community and things like that. As I grew up, I felt isolated. But I used all of that hurt and that sadness to propel me in my business. I've grown 6 companies to revenue over $440 million. I made my first million in my pocket at 34. I did my first $1 million deal when I was 21. How many of you want to do music? Anybody want to do music here? My first deal was a $1.2 million music. I was 21 years old. How many of you heard of Midnight Club 3 Definition and the video games or videos? Xbox? So we launched video games with the company. We sold 20 or 9.6 million video games. So I've been very blessed. Newsweek magazine made me as one of the top 10 big leaders for big business in the 21st century. And again, like I said, everything comes at a price. I just had eye surgery on Wednesday, and it's my 4th eye surgery. I've had 2 cornea transplants. I've been blind in my left eye 3 times, and I've been blind since I was 4 years old. Okay? But that never stopped me. When negative things happen, there's only 2 outcomes. We become bitter or we become better. Bitter or better. Unfortunately, right now, there's a lot of bitter people out there, so let's really focus on being better. Let's take ourselves to that next level. How many of you want to be an influencer? Anybody? Let me ask you this question. Does anybody know a really good fact about me? Anybody? Nobody? Right there? Okay, right there in the back. What's the fact about me that you know?
You own Doug Magazine?
Okay. All right. So here's, that's $100 for paying attention. So who's going to pay attention now? Who else knows another fact about me? Anybody? Huh? What do you know about me? I'm blind all the time? Here's another. Well, now people want to pay attention, huh? You see how it works? So at the end of the talk, we'll do a little Q&A. So I want people to get involved to ask questions. I'm a professional speaker. I do motivational speaking. I do business speaking. I spoke at, for Monster Energy, eBay Motors, Ford, all the different car companies. I've been very blessed. How many of you have a story? Raise your hand if you have a story. You have a story to tell about yourself. You have a story? Everyone has a story, right? So I get paid $30,000 an hour to tell my story. So I encourage you, practice telling your story so you too can get paid as you go forward in life. So, being a street kid, I had a lot of trauma. And I wanted to commit suicide since I was 7 years old. So I know what that feels like. And it feels very lonely, and it's very sad. And you feel like there's nobody there to help you. But what I did was I reached out. And I reached out to people. I couldn't even reach out to my own parents. Because my parents didn't understand me or kind of what I was going through. So I'm here to tell you, if you're feeling that way, reach out. You can reach out to me, you can reach out to your friends, but most importantly, look out for each other. Look out for each other. What do you guys want to do in your life? What do you guys want to do? Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? What? Oh, vehicle alignment, that's cool. No, I was like, is that something? I'm going to be 50 this year. Oh, wow, I don't understand. But I understand vehicle alignment, so it's good. So, let me tell you what following your passion looks like. When you can follow your passion, you can do anything. What are you guys passionate about? Anybody passionate about sports? Sports? You guys know a guy named LeBron James? You guys happy with him? Anybody Laker fans out here? Laker fans? Dodger fans? Rams fans? No? Anybody more Ross fans? You like Tomac fans? Well, one of the things that saved my life was actually riding motorcycles. So I still ride motor to this day. I ride right up at Vhs Car almost every week. And I pass by the school almost every week. So it's an honor for me to be here and to be able to kind of share my thoughts and wisdom with you guys. But let me tell you, I struggle constantly with self-esteem. I struggle constantly with trauma. I struggle constantly with feeling alone. Does anybody feel alone? It's normal to feel alone. It's normal. But what helped me when I felt alone was I actually got forced to go to therapy. How many of you are here to go to therapy? So therapy, somebody said therapy is stupid. Therapy is stupid if you don't put your heart into it. Because you'll get nothing. It's like going to the gym, right? If you go to the gym and you don't work out hard, you're not going to get gains. So it's the same thing in therapy. Therapy doesn't change the way you feel. It changes the way you feel about the way you feel. Okay? So how many people struggle from anxiety or nervousness? Anybody? So I've struggled with anxiety my whole life. I still have. I struggle with nervousness. You know what was one of the things that how I became successful? Extreme nervousness is caused by selfishness. We're only extreme. So those are things that I'm afraid of. But when I'm thinking about it, I'm only thinking about myself. I'm being selfish. So what I should be doing is sitting here going, my goal when coming here is to inspire you to be the best version of yourself and be able to push yourself beyond anything you've ever done in your life. Period. That's the goal. I'm here because I drove an hour or something just to be here for free to talk to you guys and gals. So to me it's important. Why is that? Because I wish somebody would have done that to me when I was young. I wish somebody cared enough to talk to me and help me achieve my goals and push myself beyond my wildest dreams. Because growing up, guess what? My parents didn't even do that. My parents were competing against me my whole life. And if you have parents that compete against you, it sucks. It sucks. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't matter. Because you're going to be competing against everyone in your life. And you have to be good enough to beat everyone. And that's it. The only way to get good is you have to practice. How many of you people practice your craft every day? Whether it's art, how many people like art? Art? What's your craft that you're at? What do you do? You play piano. That's awesome, bro. And you do. Drums in the gym. You ever heard of that? Give and receive unconditional love. Anybody else? Good. 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 That is the key to success. And what is the key to happiness? Does anybody know what happiness is? Money? What? I can't say that. What's your happiness? Like those two girls, what's happiness to you? Soccer makes you happy. What 4'9". There's a 4'9" guy right there. What makes you happy? Your cats? Awesome. Let's go on this side. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? Peace? Awesome. That's a great one. Good job. That burrito makes them happy. Good. Not the girl sitting next to you, just a burrito. Oh, that's your sister. Oh, she's just so good. So out of jealousy, spiking, or envy, my mind was jealous of my heart. So when your heart tells you you're afraid, you deny what your heart says, that's when you have a panic attack. So what I realized is let's listen to my heart. And if I'm weak, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I'm short, I'm whatever, I'm fat, I am. I just gotta accept that. When you're in denial of what your heart's telling you, your mind will get you wrong and will. And I wanted to come here and share that with you, because I know one day you will. And that can save your life just like it saved mine. Okay? And that's how important coming and driving out here after I had my surgery is, because you guys are the next leaders of the world. You guys can do whatever it is that you want to do. And I challenge each and every one of you to think big. Think bigger. Teachers, think big. Think faculty, think big. Think bigger. Okay? There's no limits. The only limits we have is what we put on ourselves every day. There's absolutely no limits. And I want to see each and every one of you blown away. I want to see you happy. I want to see you achieve. But most importantly, I want to see you guys make a difference in the world. It's that simple. And thank you for having me today. I hope I can paint your minds, your attitudes, and your goals and your dreams. Thank you.
And also, on behalf of our amazing Vhs PTSO, we are presenting you with what we know one of your favorite restaurants, Crazy Autos. Hey, we said it's bigger than the prime rib, so I think we have to go try it. Okay, so now we're going to go into a little bit of questions and answers. So just raise your hand if you guys have any.
So we just heard from the motivational speaker, Miles Kovacs. What an amazing life. And the cars have magically appeared on the quad while the kids were in the assembly in the gym. So we have some classic motorcycles there. And classic cars. And I don't know cars, so I'm just going to videotape, and that's a very cool looking one. I don't know what that is. A lot of old Ford trucks. Those are cool. A Volvo. Volvo with a surfboard. So we've got that. So we have some more classic cars. Very cool. This is cool. A yellow Chevy Bel Air 1957. That's cool. Very cool. white Cadillac Ambulance 1970. And I think there's like a dummy person in here, a mannequin. How cool is that? Who are you gonna call? Yeah, very cool. I don't know if you can see, but there's a cool looking mannequin in there. Okay. I'm just here before all the crowds of kids come. There's a 1970 gray Chevelle. A 2015 red Corvette. Stingray. A 1955 red Ford F100. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very shiny. This is an El Camino. 1971 Chevy El Camino. Wowzy. 2022 gray Suzuki Jimmy. It is so nice to see so many community members donate their cars for today's event. That is really nice to see. And they're all coming out of the gym, getting their lunch, and getting a chance to look at all the cool cars.